If this is your first time to my channel, please consider liking this video, subscribing. I do like to talk about content a lot. It's literally one of my passions to make content, which I've just realized. So I'll be talking about strategies and things I'm learning, SEO, from time to time. Not all the time, but from time to time, so if you're into that. Today we will be talking about my strategies for 2022.
That's a long, long line, that's outside. That's my hometown, so that shit out twice. At the wrong place, at the wrong time. If I die, take my hard drive. Every song you find, put it all online. Yeah. Please don't act like we were close. Don't go comment on my post. Don't send flowers to my folks. When I was living, you a ghost. I gotta go, I don't know if I'm ready. The snow in the bag, it don't fall like confetti. It's me and my brothers instead of Nettie. Yeah. Hop in the car, it's a Honda, a Chevy. He charged me an arm and a leg, but whatever, as long as it give me like Mari and Andretti. Sound like an awful year. All they got to offer is thoughts and prayers. Pretty fast talk like an auctioneer. You cannot afford what it costs to care. Show no love for the long career. Now the show's over, it's off the air. Growing up, I never thought it'd be like this. Trying to be like Skippy, never lost the hair. Do it for the fan, fuck all the data. And for the fans, thank y'all for the ladder. Everybody else, thank y'all for the chatter.
Hi, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Courtney, you can call me Courts. I thought I would show you a bit of my morning routine today because I'm trying to make one. I just realized I do not have my glasses. I cannot see. That's the kind of morning that it's been. It's been Monday. It has been Monday. I fell asleep the other day with my contacts in. Actually, just one of them was in. And yeah, I woke up at like 3 a.m. with a crusty eye and it was like slipping into the back of my brain, which I did not appreciate. So I figured I would go contactless for the next few days. I really need to eat after my little exercise, my little Pilates session. Anywho, I've picked this lovely spot to park. So if you're like me and you haven't even considered your New Year's resolutions or thought about making a vision board, it is March and it can be a self-love Valentine's Day gift to yourself. That is a segue into our first content strategy slash way to strategize your content is a vision board. I know it's really convoluted or diluted. It's really sort of thrown in your face online, like make a vision board, do a vision board, it'll help you. That girl, she makes the vision board. You don't have to be that girl to make a vision board. You also don't have to have a lot of equipment tech wise to make a vision board. You can old school style snip out of magazine. So yes, this year I made my first ever vision board. I did go with Pinterest to source all my images and my visions, if you will. I scrolled through many topics on Pinterest that I felt spoke to me or my goals or visually aligned with what I want to see my life turn into. It really is important to be visual. Pick images, like be picky with your images. If you're into manifesting, then you know that the best way to bring your manifestations into your life is to raise your vibration. And how do we do that, my friends? We do that with our feelings. So it's super important that with your vision board, you're really picky with what pictures you're putting on there. Pick the ones that really, like, you know, they give you that like fire feeling in your tummy where you're like, oh, I want to go there. Oh, I want to do that. Oh, I can see myself in that place, like, you know, like those kinds of things that really excite you or fire you up. So these are the dimensions that I use so that it would fit my iPhone background. If you don't have an iPad, you can use Canva on your laptop and source images and then collage them onto Canva. I made my entire vision board on my iPad through PixArt, which I think I've talked about before. I wanted to make my vision board my phone background because it is the #1 thing that I look at all day, every day. The real purpose of a vision board is to figure out who you are and what you want. A vision board is your first step in strategizing yourself and your content. Regardless of if you decide to make the vision board or not, it does help you navigate your own branding. So then, strategy number 2, segue, branding, okay? Sounds really stupid. It sounds stupid to be like, I need to figure out my brand online as a new creator. Like, I have 44 subscribers, but it doesn't align with my brand. Like, don't, okay? Stop it. Whether you have 0 subscribers or 800,000 subscribers, You are a brand online simply by existing there. In so many words, online branding in particular is using web/social media as a medium for positioning a brand in the marketplace. And sometimes we forget that social media is a marketplace because there's money being made there. When you figure out where you position yourself, you basically figure out what it is that you want people to think about when they think of you online. It's essentially your identity as a creator. Like, it'll really help you figure out what kind of audience you want to attract. And that is a huge step in figuring out your content strategy. That is actually a strategy in itself, is figuring out who you want to attract. And for me, I just want to attract people like me. It is daunting and it seems pretentious as a small creator, but it is not. You need to figure out where you stand in the marketplace. It's a pivotal way for you to start growing as a creator. Being consistent in your branding is just as important as being consistent in content. I'm not talking about the kind of content consistency that is like, I upload every Wednesday at 8 a.m., but more the consistency of, I upload similar topics every month. Honestly, once you complete a vision board like I did and you can actually see who you strive to be as a person with goals, it helps you figure out who you are and who you want to be online. Which brings me to strategy number 3. Your content pillars, okay? Content pillars, not fillers. I thought it was fillers, which would be very confusing, but it is content pillars. This is a term that I just recently learned from one of my favorite productivity creators, Annie Dubé. If you don't watch Annie Dubé and you're trying to figure out this crazy world of content, you should be watching Annie Dubé. She's amazing. Recently in one of her videos, she was talking about strategies that you should not be using in 2022 on YouTube. And one thing that she pointed towards was niching down, which is a term that is wildly used on YouTube and basically just means picking one thing and sticking to it. Instead of niching down, she points us towards content pillars, which are 3 to 5 things that you could talk endlessly about, your super mega passions. And if you don't know what those are, it can be literally anything you're interested in. And that's the beauty of YouTube. It doesn't have to make sense to everyone. Anything that you could possibly have fun creating as content is something that you should consider to be one of your content pillars. It's hard to put it simply because there's not a single magic formula that is going to work for everybody and every creator, but I think figuring out your pillars and your interests will not only prevent you from burning out, but also keep you interested in what you're creating. Trying to find that niche, that one thing, like just do a bunch of things. I put it pretty simple for myself. I formulated my interests into a single video per week. So I know myself, I know I cannot post 2 or 3 times a week because I'm just not built that way, and I wish I was. Strategy that will work best for me is posting the same time every week within one of my content pillars. Find something that works for you. If you think that it will take you 5 minutes to make a video and you want to do 2 or 3 videos a week, please fucking do it. Please do what works for you. Create when you feel like creating. Because your subscribers are seeing you consistently in some way, it will 100,000,000% help boost you into that beautiful mama algorithm. So formulate your pillars, decide when and how you're going to post them in a way that works for you. That would be my last piece of advice, would be to figure out a schedule that works best for you. And it does take some time, especially because like we're human beings and our schedules are constantly changing. So if you like this video, please give it a like. Please give me a subscribe. I'm a new creator. I've been creating on YouTube for only a year. I've just been having the best time. Check out my socials. TikTok, Instagram, you know the drill. Otherwise, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Hump day. See you then. Bye!
Don't send flowers